Every year, the elves work overtime to make all the toys that Santa delivers to good little boys and girls around the world. But sometimes he needs a little help. That's why Santa calls on his old friend, master toy maker Bob Whitmore. Now let's spend some time at Bob Whitmore's Toy Shop.
Well, hi, hello, come on in, sit down, have a pew. Bob Whitmore here, down here at the Toy Shop building, and what a real pleasure it is to have all the kiddos visiting here. But, there's not many shopping days left, so if you haven't gotten out there and picked out the toys and clothes and everything you want, don't get caught short. Please don't. It's really embarrassing. As you know, I've been having a lot of trouble. I'm going to have to call my friend Lou Philpott after a while. I haven't got package A, paragraph 1 from those clowns. Nothing's come in. I'm about dry on parts to fix things with, but I do have enough parts today that I'm going to build something that's a big favorite for everybody. I'm going to build a little toy truck. So if you join me back in the workshop, we'll get to work in just a minute.
Before we join Bob Whitmore in his workshop, here's a reminder for boys and girls. Electric tools such as saws and drills are for big folks, moms and dads, and master toy makers like Bob Whitmore. Remember, play it safe and let adults handle all big tools.
Well, hi there, kiddos. Welcome to the workshop out here. Let's get this door shut again. You know, I just hate it when the neighbors look in when I'm trying to explain toys. Now, as I mentioned today we're going to talk about the toy truck. Now, I have one here that I had built a couple of days ago, and let me see it. It seems to run pretty well. I can run it back and forth, but it's got a little problem with the back wheel. So let's make an adjustment here on this back wheel a little bit. I don't need a very big hole in here. Just a tiny little opening. Just a tiny little opening. There you go. That's about big enough to put your fist through. Now, I should be able now to take the toy truck over here and run it as... Oh, hi, Debbie. What's up?
Your doctor wants to know if an appointment for tomorrow would be okay.
But because of my back? Yes, tell him tomorrow about 8 o'clock. Okay, well, look, tell you what. Well, now that runs better. I don't even think we need to put any oil in there. So, one thing that bothers me is, I guess you've noticed all year I've been trying to build things, and I haven't seemed to have gotten a single delivery from Lou Philpott. I'm going to give him one more chance. So let's call him up, and I'll meet you out front.
When was the last time you had a rich, delicious, greasy, cheese-filled hamburger just like the ones they used to make at Kramer's drugstore? Well, your chance is back to savor the incredible treat you remember from your childhood, when bags of burgers didn't have writing on them, when the grease sopped through, when the smell permeated your dad's Buick, and the shakes were so thick you could turn them upside down and they never fell out. Well, the golden age of burgers is back at Bouncing Bob Bingo's Burger Balloon. Yes, the same charbroiled flame that lifts Bob's balloon into the sky broils the burgers that are quickly making him famous. Then he descends to give yet another neighborhood the thrill of a lifetime. Bouncing Bob Bingo's Burger Balloon is the newest thing in food, and half the fun is trying to figure out where he's going to land. Remember, it's worth the wait, but you can call Bouncing Bob on his cell phone. The number is Crawford 3402. The food that's out of this world until the balloon lands. It's Bouncing Bob Bingo's Burger Balloon. And remember, in just a few months, Bob is launching a second balloon that will also sell veal on a stick.
Look let's get Lou Philpott on the phone here.
Philpott's Toy Parts.
Say, Louis, I'm desperate.
I thought you were Bob Whitmore.
Well, I am, but I'm also desperate. You know, I have a deadline to meet here. I got a facsimile?
Certainly, yes, fax machine, yeah.
Well, yes, you could call it that, from Santa Claus.
Yeah, all right. Those are wonderful, aren't they?
Yes, they are, and his wife, too. And they're really worried about the fact that all these toys that they had on order this year, because the elves, they're backed up.
Yeah, they happen this time of the year. Yeah.
Since I haven't gotten any parts from you, I haven't been able to finish about
You're
92%.
still not getting anything
I
yet?
haven't gotten box one.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Bob. I'm going to go ahead and get your address again, and I'm going to run one of these tracer things
All right,
on
it's
this
very
order.
simple. As I told you, and when I placed the first order over the phone, it's 1234 Salisbury Lane.
1234 Strawberry Lane.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what?
Salisbury. That's in Salisbury steak. Not strawberry.
Salisbury.
Not strawberry.
Oh, my.
Strawberry Lane's 2 blocks over. That's where the city dump is.
Oh, my. Well, I will have to call back to the warehouse and call the Atlas boys and
Boy,
get that changed, Bob. I'm sorry. That must be my fault.
it's 1234 Salisbury Lane,
Salisbury
South
Lane.
North Pole.
Oh, my.
Well, I better take a hike over to the dump.
Well, good luck, Bob. And happy
Happy
holidays.
holiday to you. This is a pickle. Oh, isn't this pretty station? Let me hold it up to the dish, the satellite dish here. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? Got little stars up. Diane Daly says she wants a new car. Ooh. Diane, that may be hard even for Santa to fill. Let's see what they got down at the post office today.
South North Pole Post Office.
Say,
May I help
Mr.
you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your line there. Mr. Leavish?
Yes, Bob Whitmore.
Well, hi, this is the man. Everybody seems to know who I am before I call.
Well, Bob, you become quite a legend up here. When you become a toy maker in Toyland, whoa.
Well, you know, there is some prestige connected with that. I just don't crank these out. These are made with these tender, loving hands of mine, a lot of sweat, tears, and blood, and no small amount of cash.
Gee.
Either, I might point out. Listen, I so much enjoyed yesterday a couple of those letters. There's one from Timmy, I think. Could you have one of your people come on the line here with me and read it? Just share a few more of those wonderful cards.
That's a twinkle in your eye.
Twinkle in the... and he knows all those phrases.
Thank you. Let's see what we got here. I got a letter from little Kelly Leffler. Says that she wants a new Easy Bake Oven to replace the one she has. She says her mother passed it down to her and it has problems. She says it was made in the 1960s. Oh, one other thing, she can't find Easy Bake mixes at her stores. Well, maybe Mrs. Claus has something stuck back in the pantry somewhere. Blanche Baker says she wants a new car for Christmas. She's not sure that old Santa can handle that kind of request, but she thought it wouldn't hurt to ask. Well, never hurts to ask. Okay, call me back tomorrow. We'll see if we got some more for you.
Oh, I just love those letters. I tell you, they're just deluxe. Listen, we'll pause for a second here, then we'll try calling Santa.
You're listening to Bob Whitmore's Toy Shop on the Shrevekman Radio Network.
Tell you what, let's call Santa Claus's house.
Hello? Is Santa Claus's house here?
Hi there, this is Bob Whitmore here, sir.
Hi, Bob. Bless your heart. I got to tell you, I'm glad you called. I never met you, but you...
Well, you sound awfully familiar. Listen, I'm trying to get the kiddos patched through to Santa here, and...
Well, you know, they could always write him a letter.
We've had...
He loves a letter.
Well, I know, and he's had such a wonderful life, but I just wondered if we could be patched through there.
Hey, and just a twinkle of an eye here, I'll just do it.
Let's
Honey,
see.
would you get me some soup?
Learn about revocable living trusts.
What?
Senior Champ Seminar.
I'm not trying to get a bank. Well, listen, we'll try again, so goodbye, kiddos.
Remember to join us again when it's time again for another visit to Bob Whitmore's Toy Shop.
Bob Whitmore's Toy Shop is heard only on the Shrevekman Radio Network and only on this YouTube channel.